Hi my friends, that's me, Robbie from EnglishHarmony.com, your English fluency mentor. And today let's touch upon a subject which is related to English confidence, and namely it's about how to work around your confidence issues. So let's imagine, or you don't even have to imagine, it's probably a reality for you that on certain days, on certain occasions, your fluency isn't as good as you may want it to be. And you're really stressed out and you think that everyone you speak with notices that your fluency is really bad, and they might be thinking that you're not a fluent English speaker and that your English skills are only basic, even though deep down inside you actually know that normally your fluency is great. It's just that on those certain occasions it dwindles, and then you hesitate a lot and can't really explain things properly. But here's the thing, the difference mightn't actually be as huge as you may believe. So what I'm saying is that people from outside mightn't actually tell a big difference between the days when your fluency is really bad and when you're speaking with no problems, you know. For others, that difference mightn't be as big as for yourself. And you know why? It's about your self-awareness, because you're acutely aware of all those issues. So every time you stutter or hesitate or make a mistake, you spot that. It registers with you. But other people mightn't actually notice all those occasions. If you say a few sentences and you speak with someone, obviously, then what that person gets is just the overall message, especially when they don't listen intentionally. They just probably their thoughts are drifting elsewhere, and then they're just listening to you. They might get the overall message without actually intentively listening to every single word you utter, you know. And they might not notice all those mistakes or moments of hesitation or whatever. And basically they think that they don't even think. You don't have to imagine that every speaker, every English speaker or foreign English speaker for that matter, pays a lot of attention to the fact that you're a foreigner. Now they start scrutinizing the way you speak. My friend, it just doesn't happen like that, unless that person happens to be some perfectionist, if he's a foreigner. So then they would be listening out to any imperfections, and they would be noticing that and reveling in their superiority, you know. But the average Joe wouldn't be paying that much attention to your speech as you would. So basically it's all happening in your head, and you can actually find comfort in this knowledge, in the awareness that most of those problems are only obvious to you, but not necessarily to others. And it's not a direct solution to your fluency problems, but it's a perfect workaround solution. And what I mean by workaround is the following. It actually eases pressure, it eases your mental pressure, and then it's going to have a positive effect on your overall fluency over a longer period of time. The less stressed out you are, the less mistakes you will actually make. There's a constant correlation between your stress levels and your ability to speak fluently. Basically, the way it happens is the following. You start making mistakes, it makes you more stressed out. The more stressed out you are, the more mistakes you make. And it's a vicious circle, a self-perpetuating circle. And even though you might think that you're calmed down and you don't have any mental inhibitions, and now you're ready to speak fluently and you just can't, probably the truth is that deep down inside you're still anxious that anxiety is dormant within you. And every time you kind of spot the slightest sign of your fluency deteriorating, you spot that, and unbeknownst to you, that anxiety starts surfacing up, and then you start speaking even worse and worse and worse. So by raising the awareness that others actually mightn't be spotting all those mistakes that you spot in your own speech, you may relieve all that mental pressure. It's not going to happen overnight, of course, but over a longer period of time, this awareness might be part of the overall solution of making you into a permanently fluent English speaker. So I hope that all I just said makes sense. So basically what I'm saying is you have to be aware that others don't hear everything you hear in your own speech, and that there's not a big difference between you speaking perfectly and hesitating and stuttering and getting stuck for words. Because as far as you actually say something and get the message across successfully, of course I'm not saying that you may say nothing and it still sounds the same as when you speak normally. Of course it doesn't, but I'm saying that even if you get it at 70% right for another person, it might sound not too far off your perfect speech. So basically, find comfort in that knowledge, and over a longer period of time, it might ease the anxiety which is deep down inside you, and down the line you'll become a fluent speaker, partially thanks to this awareness you're creating, you're evoking within yourself. Okay? And of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to post them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and see you soon again in another video episode. Bye!